Madden 17 Draft Champions, that's what it's called. Madden 17 Draft Champions.
Boy, we've just gotten started here. Excellent selection. Just what this team needs to maybe get him over the hump.
Oh, you're watching it? Yeah, I picked Mariota. He's good.
Washington's been represented once already in this draft. Could one of his teammates be about to join him? Where to now? Do you get yourself a big brute for the trenches? Or someone who can really help you out at the playmaking type spot? Still some big holes remaining to be filled. Instant impact right there. That's a big leap forward from what they had on the roster to begin with. Tough call here. Do you try and get tougher up front? Boy, you talk about a friendly turn of the cards. This is a great round for these guys as they get themselves a dynamic player right here. Yeah, that's the kind of guy who can elevate that entire unit. He's a very talented addition. And now is where you need to make these last picks count. Time to fill any holes you can before it's too late. Both offensive and, well, not too tough to see into the thought process of that pick. We on the same page 'cause we sip in the same drink. Now it's getting to the time of the draft where you really want to get lucky and hope somebody falls into your lap. Well, the Ravens are a smash-mouth football team, and they've got a chance to have a second player drafted here. We've seen one St. Louis Ram come off the board. Might we see another?
Here, if you go to the party screen, and then you can click on me, and you can hit watch stream. Yeah. Yeah, bro, I got Mariota. Huh?
Wait, does it say watch broadcast?
Yeah, that. Can you find it? Are you watching it? Yep, that's mine. Dude, I have Mariota as my quarterback.
All right, Larry, thank you. It is indeed time for a draft champions matchup and what is set to be a great draft champions matchup in the booth.
Oh, crap. He has J.J. Watt. I'm screwed.
And these guys should have a huge impact on the outcome of this game. They're ready to roll. We're ready to roll.
Oh, sweet. I get ball first. Let's go.
And it's the birth of a new club as we're underway in draft champions. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
No, I have ball now. And it's Mariota. What part of that, please? Oh, shite. I don't have any wide receivers.
Play fake here on first down.
I have Gronko.
First hook up with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. 11 yards on the pickup, and that's good for a New England first down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough. Spring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
It was Shard Matthews here on the catch. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Defense looking to hold serve one last time here on 3rd and 7.
Oh, God,
On 3rd down, Mariota flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Give them 11 on the gain there, and it'll give the Patriots a first down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Looking and finding Allen Hurns. A gain of 6 there on 1st. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Dude, Mariota's like my favorite quarterback.
A veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence and allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road.
Now, how about that call handed to the big guy in that situation? Normally you think of him as a real short yardage runner, but in this case, they trust him to get a few more yards than that. I remember an old New York Giants quarterback, a Super Bowl winning quarterback, telling me he loves offense coordinators who call the plays with a little bit of abandon.
No gain, and it's 2nd down. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Yeah.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
Yeah, bro, I know I'm going to score.
So they're operating in the red zone.
I'm the DM.
Working out of the gun. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
And a first hookup with his veteran tight end, Dallas Clark. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So Dallas Clark with the catch there, and he stands number 4 all-time in Colts history in receptions.
And that goes all the way back to 1953 in Baltimore. Number 4,
Yep.
2 of the guys ahead of him are Hall of Famers. That's how impressive that list is that Dallas Clark is on.
So here we go,
This is going to be a
first
hard
and 10
game,
now.
bro. I'm pretty sure I'm going to take this L right here.
They'll send Rodgers in motion right. From midfield now, here's Palmer. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. The 20. A big play there for New England. 49 yards.
This one I can tell. Bro, I can tell already that I'm going to lose just by the way this guy's playing.
Run after the catch ability, rack ability is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
And
Yes,
no
let's
escaping
go.
this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Well, surprise, surprise. First and goal at the 1. No quarterback sneak. No running play. They decide to throw for it, but the pressure got to him quickly and put the quarterback down.
On 2nd down, Palmer. And not only
out.
did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your
that?
heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone.
That should have been a pick.
big-time drop.
On 3rd and goal, Palmer. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. D'Angelo Williams from 10 yards out. And the Pats able to cash in for 6. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so
Hey,
right.
just wait. I have a really good... Dude, just wait. I have a play up my sleeve that you won't see coming.
Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
So the Patriots coming out now, and they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kalamisi in there to get him. His second sack now of the afternoon. Big sack on second down. Now the offense needs to convert here on third.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would because if they were...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Dallas Clark from 10 yards out. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Dallas Clark, boy, was he a red zone threat back in his day. 43 of his 53 touchdown catches came in the red zone.
You would think people would figure it out, right? Wouldn't you double team Dallas Clark in the red zone? Somehow always found a way to get open. A crafty, crafty receiver.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's second and long.
Hey, you want to see something funny? Just watch. Just watch.
They come out here in the eye. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And
what the hell? This is dumb.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense...
Palmer's hit, fumble. He loses the football. And his guys will take over.
Come on, that could have been a touchdown.
The Patriots offense now, they worked their way back onto the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Mariota now to throw on first down. Looking for Cruz, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the longtime Bengal, Leon Hall. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again.
Wait, you saw
last
what it was
time,
supposed
the
to be, right?
turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief that you still have the lead. But coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they've got a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
They'll send Rodgers in motion right. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Bryant, the lone receiver, left. And the wideout in motion. They come out here in the I. In motion right is Bryant. Yeah, that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Get ready. Team.
They go play action here on first down. And his throw's
Nice
going
job,
to be
Sean Taylor.
incomplete.
Let's go.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. It sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Second and 10. It's Palmer again. Now they go screen. It's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves
Hey,
the
should I
sticks.
just leave this
Red
one?
zone opportunity.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message
If I
to the
don't score
defense.
before
Rush the
halftime, I'll
passer
leave.
all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Yeah.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. Second and 10. It's Palmer again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
On third down, Palmer. And he's got Rodgers. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Eli Rodgers, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Patriots add on to their lead. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. They come out here in the I. A second down throw here for Mariota. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now Mariota, and they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. So on fourth down, here's Jake Shum to punt it away. Now they're going to try this again. It's another fake. Eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble.
Guys, they have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, it looked like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. Now a play fake here on first down. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Dallas Clark with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
And it's complete to Jacob Tamme. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
As you can tell, I don't even care anymore. There's no way I'm winning that one. I hope I get into another match, not another match, but I hope I get like freaking Mariota again. Oh, what is this? Yeah, I lost. I don't know. Alright, for some reason it says I won that game. I'm not gonna argue. Because I clearly losing like 20-something to 0, 26-0 or 34-0, something like that, you know? So. I hope so, but alright. Okay. It's cold in Vermont.
All right, Larry, hope everyone is settled in for a great draft champions contest. Here, lucky to witness it, I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. These guys that you see on your screen, they won't be witnessing, they will be participating in what should be an excellent game. Let's get down to the field. It's time for kick.
You go pick.
I'm going into game chat real quick. Hello. Got a mic?
2 teams here, amped and ready.
Oh, okay.
Champions. And a fair catch signal for and taken successfully.
I hope that I can get like a pick 6 or something. That'd be awesome. You know?
They'll come up now in the Wildcat package. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And the gadget package there won't do much for him.
Because I think that they're going to catch me with like one of those trick
Nothing
plays.
on that one. It'll be second down. He makes a wonderful play there off the corner, protecting his side of the field.
Oh, that reminds me of the great defenses of old, doesn't it? The Pittsburgh Steelers, Steel Curtain. They would not let you get on the field if you could only do one thing. You had to be a complete guy, and you had to be able to tackle.
Oh, bro, they have
I know I've said this before, but you know I wasn't alive when the Steel Curtain was playing. I know them, but I just want to let you know I wasn't alive.
I'm going to keep peppering that in there, and one of these days you're going to think that you were.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience
I
and some moxie,
still have Mariota.
you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
I know I am in the game. You can't catch the certain way.
2nd and 10, Luck again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was hoping to get that one to Tevin
Come on,
Coleman in
just fumble it.
space. And it's third down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly. And that's
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Well, when someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
nowhere in between, right? I think you're exactly right. It takes some fortitude to call that type of a play.
Oh, he's rage quitting.
By
He's
the way,
quitting.
when I said I was watching my friend, his stream, I was talking to my brother.
Dude, he's gonna rage quit. Bet. Come on, quit.
Just keep on playing.
I can't. I'm waiting for him.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up
He's
second
probably
down here.
crying.
Second down, Mariota. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And it'll bring up third down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Flush to his right. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on third down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play. Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that one.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Malik Jackson in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. On third down, Mariota buying time to his left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken at the 3. The Patriot offense now set to come back out on the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Throwing again. Mariota on 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. Looking to hit Matthews, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Coleman. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Tevin Coleman, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he'll they'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On second down, Mariota again, escaping the pressure right. And Matthews has it right side. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 3rd and 1, here's Mo, and he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. On 4th down, they snap it to Mariota. Flushed out right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And a great spot to start this drive from here. So the chain gang now done for the drive. Ball on the 10, 1st and goal. And he's brought down. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about...
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Andrew Luck taking it in. And the Packers add on to their lead. And they wasted no time right down near the goal line, and they just sneak it in.
Just do what you need to do. Big guys going up front. Have the field general, the leader, just falling behind him.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Throwing, Mariota. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there, you know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it. And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
Sorry, next play again.
Mariota now on 2nd down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this.
Here we go.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And some room to roam now. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 18 yards on the pickup there. And the Packers are going to have a first down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They will run again with Coleman. And that formation won't yield much here as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, that run wasn't very successful. They did have a big one on the previous play. So you get the sense that the offense is probing around, trying to find the ones that are going to work. And when they find them, they'll keep coming back to them.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Coleman now. And an alley to run. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down.
Every now and then when we see a really good run, we really tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did, what the receivers did to help.
There goes Jeremy Hill. Touchdown, Packers. Jeremy Hill, 44 yards. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones
that
give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. And this is secured by the Patriots. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down.
Yeah.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. They come out here in the eye. A second down throw here for Mariota. And his throw is incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And that takes us from second to third down.
After that throw, and it was definitely one that he would love to have back, I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off or if they make a bad throw, that they go to that place to get themselves back in sync. I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. But he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Jake Shum on to punt it away. And they won't try and pooch it. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And with time quickly...
Probably not. It's probably gonna say I won that game too. No? Just kidding. Let's try this one again, which I won 2 games earlier, so. one that takes like forever to like load in. Oh wow. It doesn't take nearly as long as it did before. Alright. I wonder if the game chat, see if he has a mic. Maybe. Yeah, I know. Me and myself and watching it on my phone. I'm going in the game chat real quick.
Okay.
Welcome you to this Draft Champions contest. I'm Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, ready to call the action. And let's get to it. Down to the field. It's time for
Alright, no, we don't have a mic. Alright, oh sweet, I get ball first. Let's go. Yeah. I know. Come on, Brady, you gotta catch a play. Thank you. I think my quarterback told you.
The getting to know each other process is over. Time to get down to it. And we're off in week 3 of Draft Champions. This is taken near the 13. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Okay, we did it. Oh, Derek Carr.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Okay, just hurry up and take the play.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Eluding the pressure right. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Jerry Rice, the one he was looking for. And it's third down.
They tried to make something happen, but that one came up incomplete and really wasn't a good-looking throw.
Yeah, maybe even go as far as to call that a little ill-advised.
Yeah, I would say so. I think that's the right phrase for it. Definitely ill-advised. Just wonder about his mechanics right now, you know, and that's the tough part. You do so much stuff in practice to make it repetitive, but it has to repeat under pressure, whether it's pressure from the defense or just the pressure of playing the game.
And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
A good explosive run there sets him up with a new set of downs, and every team wants to start their game with a really nice drive. 3.5.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Paul Soliai in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Carr down a throw. They set up the screen to Rawls. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's third down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Short of the sticks after that completion, and now it's third down for this offense.
I think I'll have Rice open for the first. Or DeAndre.
From the gun, it's Carr.
I see.
Flush to his right.
Right.
Tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jarrell Freeman. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard of
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Cliff Averill in there to get him for a loss of 5.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. Will Blackman there to make the tackle.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree, getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
On second down, here's Rodgers. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
In most pass defenses, the guy playing safety has the ability to roam free and try and go to the football. But when you're in man, you've got to cover just like a guy playing out on the corner. Lock up on the receiver and go to the football. That's exactly what he did, batting that one away.
They will find his man. That's Hogan complete. A good pickup there, a 22.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
So 2nd and 10 here.
I know, right?
319!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL, and a lot of that is...
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here.
What?
We do have a flag down.
I didn't even see what it
so
was.
let's see what this is about. Boy, it's nice to have that big
Roughing the
reliable
passer.
target you can go to.
Roughing the
Each and
passer
every time. A
below.
lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
All right.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd down at 5 here to start things out.
I think I wrote open.
Shotgun now for Carr. And the hit jarred
How do
loose.
you not catch
It's
that?
incomplete.
Hopefully I got
3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jarrell Freeman. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. Now a play fake here on first down. And right side caught. Hogan. Touchdown, Packers. Chris Hogan, 42 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead. And a touchdown there to help them expand the lead.
All you're looking for is as much separation between you and the other team as possible. They've got to feel good about what that touchdown gives them.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Escaping. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Cyprien.
I'm changing my quarterback. Player stats. Bro, I don't care. I'm changing Derek Carr. He can't throw to save his life.
Yeah, just do Derek Carr stats.
The Packers offense now. They get ready to head back onto the field. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He gets it to Thomas. A gain of 6 there on first. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Quarterbacks like throwing the slant route, but they have to be careful about ball placement. They have to put it in a spot and make sure the receiver has his body in front of the defender.
His throw incomplete. Dennis Bryant, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
Hey, what up?
And 3 full yards here for the offense to get on 3rd down. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Trent Murphy in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. And time for us to take a break here in the booth. Back to Buffalo after this. So the offense off the field. On comes the kicker, Josh Scobie. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
And the catch made by Hopkins. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now Flacco. And this will be incomplete. The intended target, the tight end, Austin Seferian-Jenkins. And it's 3rd down.
The defensive coordinator came into this game with a plan to get to the quarterback with whatever type of pressure is necessary. It's working to perfection for him today.
3rd down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. Flacco to throw here on 3rd down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
First and 10 here for Flacco. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. Operating off play action, Flacco. Forced out to his left. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. So the flag is for the very rare illegal forward pass penalty.
Not often that a quarterback forgets where the line of scrimmage is. They have an innate sense about it. On this play, the quarterback did.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on third down. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. Fourth down. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively.
Kari, you should watch my stream.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying.
And how about this, a fake? But he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard.
Hey, you should watch my stream, bro.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to...
Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jarrell Freeman in from his linebacker's spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Here's Flacco. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Flacco from the shadow of the goalpost. And this is incomplete.
I don't know, maybe I'm playing this right now.
And that one was knocked away, and I think the defender's going to be a little upset with themselves. They made the play on the football, but that one felt like a forced pass by the quarterback. Thought he had someone open. He really wasn't. Maybe an example of having too much confidence in his receiver that no matter what,
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sean Smith. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And last year, that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year, he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Now it's Rodgers. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And some room to work. There goes Green. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. 68 yards. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
This fielded at the 2. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though.
Dude, Fort Nightmares was dumb.
Here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
First down, this is Rawls. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Charles Johnson stock in trade is coming off the edge and getting to the quarterback. He knows how to make some of those subtle moves inside to help in the run game, and he did it right there.
He's an athlete back in high school, played football, basketball, track, so he's a mobile guy.
Mobile guy, made a nice play against the run. And there's a completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
Throwing here on first down. Flacco. They set up the screen to Rawls. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. They go pass again with Flacco. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Barely got that snap off. Flacco now. This will be caught at the 2. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Austin Safarian-Jenkins from a yard out. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point. And our score stays right where it is. A scramble for it. I think the Patriots may have got it. They did. Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes...
Now a hit, and Flacco drops the football, and it's loose. Taking it right down Broadway. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. We know this defense has some playmakers. We saw it right there. Well, really, we've seen it the whole game.
Isn't it nice to see that on the opposite side of the ball? Respect, my man, respect. The defensive guys are outscoring their opposing offense.
Yeah, they're outscoring him indeed with that score alone. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. first down. Flacco flushed out right. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Jacob Tamme, there. And that'll bring up second down.
When everything is in sync on defense, that means everyone's communicating really well, and sometimes it's nonverbal. They just know that when a receiver's in one spot, this person may have him, and he's in another spot, the next defender may have him. And they've squeezed the passing lanes down to where it's so difficult to find an open area to deliver the football. They've made it tough on them all game long.
On second down, Flacco to throw. Left side complete, Safarian Jenkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Back now in Buffalo. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. First and 10 here for Flacco. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Charles Johnson in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. So the D-line's going to spread out. Now Flacco. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Tries for Rice, intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they get the... football, they'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Thomas, the lone receiver, left. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they will start out in great shape up very close to midfield. So the Patriots coming out now.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
To throw, it's Carr. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
4 down, 4 down. We ready? Wide and yank. Wide and yank.
Now Carr, got to have this one. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they'll run it here. And some space here. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
That was a good, strong run there. And while it won't pick up a first down, it was definitely something needed by that offense. A positive run.
And now the rookie's free. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown This thing is ugly.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense because
It got his man complete. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Now a play fake here on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Matthews unable to hang on, and that'll bring up second down. Second down now after the incompletion. Rodgers will try again on second down. The throw left side complete to Hogan. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. Now Rodgers. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one, maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's got some space here. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 44 yards. Rodgers throwing here. Looking to hit Matthews, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Gilchrist. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved.
He's got a man complete. 20, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Jerry Rice, 85 yards. And the Patriots get a score closer. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post. At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. They go back to the air here after the INT. guarantee. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Second down following the incompletion. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. He's dropping 8.
Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Rodgers going to go on 4th down.
Yeah,
he throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. Touchdown, Packers. Their big-bodied receiver with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Packers add on to their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Rodgers now to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Play action. Now it's Carr. Sliding out of the pocket. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 33. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And we're hitting the end of this one, and it looks to probably be the final play. Rodgers looking to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Okay. At least I actually scored in that. Yeah.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.
face lit up. Flat, flat, got his piece of taste sight into. We ain't on the same team. Cheer up. Bunch of that make sit up. I ain't come to blend in, boy, I stand out. Money talks, you just popping off at the mouth. And from the topic, then the conversation heated. Right trim, getting booked up in every city. Flash out with cash, had the spaz on the way to the shoot.
I don't know, maybe.
3 times in a row. I'm good on gas, I just filled up my tank. Now let's fill up her head and let's see if she goes.
Thank you, Larry. Brandon Gaudin, along with Charles Davis here in the booth. We are set for a spectacular draft champions matchup and some spectacular talent on your screen right now. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get down to the field for kickoff. Their meeting in Super Bowl 49 was thrilling. What's in store here? The Pats and Seahawks are underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And no, incomplete. Boy, they took a shot there on the first play, trying to start it out with a bang. But it's 2nd down. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run it now. This is Charkandrick West. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run. Probing now early to try and get things done later.
Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They'll run for it with West. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Give him 8 on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. On the toss, there goes West. And he'll get this up to about the 40. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. It's almost a tendency breaker.
Now a toss. This is West. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
Well, anytime it's a toss or a pitch play, it's a battle for the edges. Who's going to control the edge of the line of scrimmage? In other words, can the defensive guys hold their leverage? What we were always taught was keep your outside arm or outside shoulder free if you were playing on the play side, meaning the ball coming towards you. And anyone coming from the backside, they're pinching down and sliding down towards it to try and keep people kind of locked into one spot. And boy, what a great defensive play there. Worn out leverage, running to the football from the inside out, turned into a big loss of yardage.
Breeze now looking for Amendola, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he's brought down. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lock...
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Jerry Rice, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Pats have taken the early lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. As Seattle now ready to march out of the field.